In the early days of man, created in the lab, a pack of wild dogs to aid us in our fight. Attack the mayor now! We're defying racial wars. What's the greatest project out? A sacrifice to something planet must be made to save our phones. I'll fight that bitch in court for custody of my son.
He's 23.
Something planet, you're my golden boy. What have we done? What have we done? I murdered my only son. SomethingPlanet.com has just begun.
Something Planet was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Something Planet, episode number 537. Welcome to it. I am your host, John J. And with me are a couple of Milton survivors. We got James Bothwell and Bradley Spencer Gilmore in the studio.
It is.
Yeah.
What it is, what it do. We're here. This is the first time that Brad and James have been on the podcast together, so we'll see if they get along. I don't know.
There it is.
I mean, we're both hitting our E-pins. So I think we're getting along like fine.
Yeah.
No, they're both hitting vape pens right now, and before the show they were like, "Oh, you're on the same high blood pressure medication as me?"
Yeah, exactly. We really take care of ourselves.
Pin. This is a weed pin.
Likewise.
That helps.
Tobacco, no
tobacco.
No
Fuck
tobacco.
that.
Tobacco-free Something Planet now. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No more smoking for any of us.
That's good.
Did I talk about quitting smoking on the show? I don't know if I did.
I don't know, man. It's like episode 700.
It's like
is.
episode
Like
no, it's
500
episode
something.
537.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, we I don't know if I ever talked about quitting smoking, but it was not fun, and I'm glad that I did it though.
It was pretty easy when I did. I
think-
was
yeah, fuck
I was
you.
ready. I was like, I'm
This
done with
motherfucker.
this shit. I
That's
just
the
didn't
thing.
want to.
You got to be ready to
Yeah.
quit. You have to be like, I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Yeah, dude. I was.
Yeah.
I was always like. I always felt bad. I was always
Right.
kind of under the weather.
Yeah.
I was always coughing and shit, and I was just like, I always smelled bad, and I was like, fuck this, man. I'm just
Yeah, and you're always
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah, I'm always broke, right? And the cigarettes, you planned your whole life around when you were going to smoke.
Right.
Well, I'll have one when I wake up. When I drive to work, I'll have one. It's going to be great. When after I eat or right before I go to bed, and like, dude, come on, it's
My-
a crazy addiction.
My strategy was that I weaned myself enough until I didn't have one until the sun set.
Oh.
That was the goal every day. By the time the sun set, though, my body was like, okay, you better fucking have one.
I think, man, it's like, it's such bullshit that cigarettes are even a thing because
Even allowed at all?
nobody
Yeah.
starts smoking them as an adult. You start as a fucking kid.
Right, I was like 14.
Everybody starts
Yeah.
as a fucking kid and they become addicted to it. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of making things illegal, but we definitely, as a society, just need to make it not cool.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
getting that way. I think in our lifetime, it'll be to the point where it's like if you light up a cigarette in public, people
Well,
are
no,
because
because
what
the
are you
kids
doing?
are vaping now, and that's
Right.
the new fucking. It's still nicotine.
Yeah, well, that'll
you know
make
what I mean?
cigarettes go away as well.
Yeah,
it's
but I
still-
mean, even then, I don't think that's going to be cool very
Right.
much longer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe we're just grumpy old men.
We're just grumpy old
All these
pieces
kids
of
and
shit.
their vape.
Yeah, and there's cigarettes.
And we're just like drinking and vaping on camera on fucking
damn it.
YouTube.
Hey, I'm legal. This is legal marijuana.
Me too.
motherfucker. Yeah.
I think we all are.
Yeah,
Quick,
let's trade our legal marijuana. No, not on film.
Quick shout out to everybody who has followed Something Planet on YouTube and on Spotify recently. I think we're going to make the switch to Spotify video as well. So we're going to be available on video on Spotify as well as audio on all the other podcasting platforms. So thanks for subscribing. I think right now we are 4 subscribers away from our goal for the month of 200 subscribers.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
subscribe, motherfucker.
Please subscribe. I'll give you a prize if you ask me. If you say in the comments, I want a prize, I will mail you some like sticker package or some shit.
Nice.
You heard it here, folks.
Throw a subscription our way. I'll send you a sticker package. We
Nice.
appreciate you. We love you.
I will subscribe tonight, John.
You haven't subscribed, you motherfucker.
I want the sticker packet, motherfucker.
I'll unsubscribe and resubscribe.
Yeah. Does that count? I don't know how math works.
Yeah, I don't. We were listening to the theme song, and James brought up that we are working on a new theme song.
Yeah.
It is not ready yet. Did you listen to it, Brad?
I did. Yeah.
You did? Yeah. So it's kind of... It started out, the idea was we wanted like a 1980s like sitcom sounding thing.
Yeah.
And now it's like slowly morphing into yacht rock, I think. Yeah.
I can't remember what the line was, but something made me laugh really hard.
There's an anal joke in there. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. We're working on it. Me and Stick Martin, of course. He's the house band here at Something Planet.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out Stick and Diddy. Perform together every single week. So that's a fun act to go out and watch. I think.
Somebody's still going by Diddy. That's the name.
Yeah, and he's not that one. Not that one.
I told him, I was like,
yeah, are you going to change your rap name?
Might want to change your name. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Why?
Yeah.
But I mean, why should
As far as I know, John Diddy has never locked anybody in a hotel room.
He's never had a freak off with
Yeah,
anybody?
as far as I know, he's never freaked off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well,
as far as I know, P. Diddy has,
How
but
well
not
do you
John
know
Diddy.
somebody?
Like,
though?
this is almost the same level as like people who had like the Hitler mustache when fucking Hitler came around.
Yeah, that was
man.
like-
I really like how it shapes my face, but I can't wear this.
Can't wear it
No,
anymore.
that you cannot wear that mustache.
John Diddy, I'm officially calling for you to change your name.
What do you think John Diddy should change his name to?
John
Daddy.
Titty.
John Titties. I think that would get better traction online. John Titties?
Every time I go to his freestyle open mic, I always rhyme his name with Titty. It never gets old and it never gets funny.
It'll never get
never
old
gets
for me
funny.
either. Yeah, that's one of those jokes where it's like, I know Brad's gonna make it, and if he doesn't, I'll be upset with him.
It just flows so well.
So yeah, we got a new theme song coming. What else? Oh, we've been gone for so long because of fucking Hurricane Milton.
Yeah.
Well, we had
Fucking
Hurricane
piece of
Helene, and did I even podcast?
I don't know. I think we've had two fucking hurricanes.
Two major
Since
hurricanes,
the
yeah.
well, you were on the last one.
Yeah.
Did we talk
and
about
didn't-
hurricane
no,
shit?
We didn't get the hurricane yet.
Oh, we were getting ready for the
I believe so,
hurricane.
yeah.
Okay, so we've had 3 hurricanes this season in the Tampa Bay area, just basically the west coast of Florida in general. And then we've had 2 in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a shit year this year.
This was this least favorite hurricane season ever. But I mean, obviously it's going to be bad for somebody every single hurricane season.
Right.
So it's like
This has been the hardest one I've ever seen.
How long have you been? I've been here since '87.
I was
52
born-
hurricanes, maybe. The first
Were you
one
born
that's
in
hit us.
Clearwater?
I was born in Morton Plant. I was born here.
shit.
I lived here until I was 21, and then I was gone for 17 years. So I've been
don't count.
home for 3 years.
Your eyes are so small right
But they always look that way.
now. No,
Yeah. But yeah, this is the hardest one I've ever seen for sure. I mean, because my family never left, even though I've been all over the place. Like, so I don't.
Have you ever been in an evacuation zone and told you should leave?
No.
No. So it was like, that was the same with us. It's like we never lived in an evacuation zone.
Never.
So
close.
we never evacuated.
Yeah, I had family members that lived in the Ozona neighborhood, like right near Pop Stancil Park. in
That's
Palm
real
Harbor.
low, yeah.
Yeah. So and their house was on stilts, but they were like, "Hey, you should probably get out.
You
Like,
could. Well, I mean, if the stilts fail,
your
then-
garage is gonna flood and shit."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
so,
if those stilts give way, then you are going to die.
I was literally like right around the corner from you at my friend's house, posted up there.
For Milton or for Helene?
The last one. For
Milton?
For Helene, we
Helene.
stayed because Helene, it was like so far away. And then,
Right.
but that one flooded my whole fucking parking lot.
Right.
Like it was up to like,
Yeah,
entry level of
totaled
the
your
fucking
roommate's
window.
car, right?
Almost. We were
Oh,
able to
okay.
move it. Like I drove it through the water, but like the water was like up to my fucking knee in
Oh
the
my
car when I was
God,
driving.
dude.
I mean, you're a little guy though. That's only like
It's a Jeep.
13 inches of water.
It's a Jeep. It's a Jeep.
one of those little mini ones, like. Yeah.
Hey, I may be short, but my penis is too. Wait, what?
Wait, huh?
What'd I say?
Sounded
Oh,
good.
I forgot to turn on my little light over
Oh, turn that shit on.
here.
Uh-oh.
doing anything creepy. Don't worry about it.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Oh. Strip club.
Is it
mode.
gonna change? Oh, okay.
like
Nope,
a Christmas
I just,
tree?
Just wanted some pink on me. I just wanted set the mood
sexy.
for this podcast.
There's too much pink on me.
I just wanted some pink on me. Ooh.
Yeah, so Milton was a motherfucker just in general for the entire area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
fucking
like you
sucked.
couldn't go to work. Did your store flood?
The store didn't flood, but Fowler flooded for probably about 0.8 miles.
Yeah, I saw a video.
Was
of
For
like-
that.
like half a week, right?
It was for about 4 days.
That's half a week.
Oh.
Yeah. It's more than half a week.
For some reason, I was thinking 2 weeks when you said that. I was like, what? Like, I'm high. Okay. Yeah, you guys just say 4 days. Why you gonna say half a shit?
That's
Wouldn't be
funny.
like half a millennia. I don't even know what that
that's-
is.
It's 500 years.
Fine,
No, it is.
Yeah. So yeah, your store didn't get flooded, but you couldn't go to work because
No, yeah, the roads
you
like
didn't have a boat.
So when it hit Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, I drove there Saturday, and I was able to get through, but only through like one little side street. And all the roads.
Oh
around
yeah,
it
because
were
you're like
still
the boss.
flooded.
You got to go see if
Yeah, I
you
had
can
to
make
make
an
sure
insurance
shit
claim or
was-
some shit.
Yeah, and thankfully,
Did you guys have that super expensive video game in there?
yeah,
It was in there?
yeah.
Oh shit!
What are
Well,
we
you
gonna
guys
do?
got insurance on
Oh
that.
no, not that. That one's gone. That one's been. We were. Just,
Oh,
we were just-
what was that? The sports game or something?
I can't remember. Stadium events. I think it was
Stadium
something,
events.
Yeah.
It's worth like what?
I don't know.
50 grand or something?
Some crazy
100 grand?
amount, yeah. It was 3 different ones, and their total was like 140 grand.
Never
total.
heard of that. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's some old.
It's like Nintendo
game.
games that like they didn't make that many of them, so
Yeah.
they're worth a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Like
it
a
had
lot
like
of
a
these-
little trigger thing on it that was.
Yeah, a lot of these like cartridges are like collector's items because like some of them, like some of the games we had as a kid were like bootlegs
Yeah.
Really?
that they sold. Yeah, and then like there was like a cease and desist, and so that was never officially licensed by Nintendo, so it's just gone.
Yeah.
I read that you could like take the old Nintendo games apart and then put them back together, and they would play the Japanese version of the games.
No.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have that data on a card.
Or you
yeah.
could change out the fronts of them with different games. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Technically,
change
if
out
you
a
took it apart
faceplate.
and you had a reader, you could upload whatever onto that cartridge. You could erase it and upload on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know why you would want to do that. Why that would ruin it.
I don't know. I read that people can bootleg games.
You didn't read.
Bitch.
You saw a video. You saw a fucking video.
Nah, son.
So we didn't evacuate for Milton
of course
because we're not in an evacuation zone. We're actually I talked about it at some point, but we're like 75 feet up right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting flooded.
they
bro.
were
You're at the
50
top of a
feet.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the lake down the street that's also way high that flooded into the street.
But that
Fortunately,
one
it
poured
didn't.
down. Yeah.
Fortunately, the people that live on that little lake there have
Yeah.
seawalls, and the seawalls actually managed to keep the water out of their house.
Oh, awesome.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It did flood over into the street because there's no seawall on the
Yeah.
sides where there's
It's gotta
no
go
houses
somewhere.
there.
Yeah.
So that water didn't recede for like I don't know, like half a week.
Yeah.
It's
No,
4 days.
4 days. Sorry, 4 days.
4 days.
But yeah, these are the worst winds I ever heard. That shit was scary as fuck. I actually had
Yeah.
we had kind of a shit situation. We had my like 80-something-year-old father-in-law here because they live on the beach in Tarpon Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, on the beach.
Tarpon got destroyed.
Yeah.
Last two storms, man.
Yeah, he the first or one of the storms he ended up with 3 feet of water in his house. We're
That's the
just-
first one. Helene really flooded Tarpon.
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Because
so-
Tarpon's right on the river and the inlet or outlet, so there's like double the
Yeah.
amount of water. So the river got really swollen up.
So for this one, they were like, for the Milton, they were like, this is going to be a direct hit. So we were like, we got him and my brother-in-law and their 100-pound dog
Oh shit.
that Danny
How did the
doesn't
dogs?
like.
Oh, they didn't get along.
No, so we had to put the dog in the back office, and then we had to, just basically keep them separated for the 24 hours that they were here.
Yeah.
And then so the day after, they called the neighbors and they were like, "Yeah, we still got power." So they were like, "Peace." We get, they didn't have
Yeah.
to stay with us or anything. We didn't have fucking power. We lost power at I don't know, like 9, 10 o'clock at night or some shit.
Yeah.
And we lost it for 6 days.
Damn.
Oh man, almost
Yeah.
a week.
Almost
Yeah.
9/10 of a week,
Just under a week. Yeah.
6/7 of a week.
I stayed with Angela in Largo, and we lost power on Wednesday night at like 9. I'm at 9:13. I remember, and then she didn't get power back until I want to say Sunday. But at my place downtown Clearwater, never lost power because I talked to my neighbor. He was like, "Dude, never lost power." So after the storm hit on Wednesday night, I went back to my place on Thursday, and AC and shit was on. I was like, "Well, this is where we're staying until your fucking power comes on."
My shit, it came back on Sunday, literally right after I finished cleaning and like because we put everything as high as we could, like on my living room table. Then we put my couches.
Oh yeah, you showed me the pictures.
Yeah.
You were just like stacking the important shit goes near the ceiling.
Exactly,
just stack shit.
So I put the house back together. And
unimportant shit on the bottom, and then stack everything else.
Got everything like cleaned up, and then as soon as I finished, like the power kept back on. I was like, I could have used that like an hour ago. But I was just, thankful, man, because you just got power back a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been back that long. I think, but we've had a problem with it for like an extra week after it came back. It's been like flickering on and off.
Oh no!
So it's been like fucking with our appliances and computers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I finally, I guess they they have like tablets or whatever, and they can look at your meter.
Yeah.
To see if it's working or not. So I kept making reports, and I think they kept just closing out the ticket because, their tablet was like, oh, it's fine or whatever. Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, like, I would, like, turn on the oven, and, like, the compressors on the refrigerators would turn off.
Yeah.
like this seems unsafe.
Like a delicate balance. You gotta figure out what works.
Yeah, like the microwave is making a new sound.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds really electrically.
Like too much power is like it's starting to glow.
Yeah. I can smell my hair growing.
Way too much power going to that microwave.
Are on the outside.
I just turn into a big green guy and I start smashing shit.
Melting shit around it.
Yeah, it's just it's just the glass is melting out of it. Yeah, so that was creepy as fuck. So I haven't been able to keep food in the house for like 2 weeks.
What have you guys been doing?
Eating out and shit?
We've just been doing takeout and eating out and stuff. It's been like fucking killing me financially.
Yeah, fuck.
So it's like fucking super expensive to eat out now.
Yeah, everywhere is not cheap, dude.
Yeah, so I cooked a couple times, but it's like I just have to like give it to somebody or throw it out, after the meal is done.
Or just eat too much and then you're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm eating all of this.
Yeah, you wind up hating yourself for how much food you ate.
Yeah, so what happened was our private trash company didn't come the day before the hurricane, the Tuesday before the hurricane, just didn't show up. Which I get it because they're trying. The people are probably sent home to prepare for a hurricane making a direct hit or whatever. Right. So my trash can's fucking filled up. So the power goes out, and then 2 days in, we're like, we could clean it out, but there's nowhere to put this stuff. So it'd just be like trash bags outside our house with like open windows, or I just take some duct tape and I seal this motherfucker up. So I sealed it up. That was the idea. I was like, hopefully the power comes back soon, and it didn't. Fucking didn't.
Yeah, it was a rough snow.
And so it got to the next trash day, and so I looked on the website on my phone. We still hadn't gotten power back, but it was like, okay, they're coming. So I was like, okay, let's fucking clean this shit out. So I cleaned it out, and it was a fucking nightmare.
Not bad.
It was. So there was a bunch of like leftovers and cheese and meat in there. And there was a jug of water that I filled up in case of emergency that I forgot about. Yeah. And that was like the super colony of bacteria formed in there. So there was like glowing blue and pink bacteria coming out of this water jug.
Fucking God.
I'm not
Glowing?
joking. I'm not.
That is the
yeah, it was so bright. Like baby blue and pink.
See, this is why
bacteria.
Like a gender reveal.
This is why you shouldn't eat meat. I'm just saying. If
No,
that was vegetables and shit,
it
would have composted.
No, it was vegetables too. It was all of it.
Well, they
there
got
was an
contaminated.
ecosystem.
Get off your high horse, man.
There was an ecosystem going on in there. It was a fucking
That sounds
nightmare.
awful.
So we got all that out, and we're like, okay, and we cleaned the shit out of the fridge, and it's just, it was just really fucking nasty. But we cleaned the shit out of it. I take all the shelves out, fucking hose them off outside, baking soda vinegar on everything, bleach on everything, and then close it back up, turn it back on, fucking it runs for 24 hours. We put some leftovers in there, and then James was here the one day, and I was like, fucking smells like feet in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some sort of super colony reactivated inside this refrigerator.
Yeah, as soon as it got to the right temperature again.
As soon as it got to the perfect temperature. Yeah, so the first smell, it smelled like a dead body. Like it straight up smelled like a dead hooker's pussy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like,
man. That's a tough.
like it
I
smelled
don't like that.
it smelled like it was an episode of Law and Order SVU, okay? It was like
I like that. This smells like an episode of SVU. Yeah, that's good. That's a good joke.
it's fucked up.
Yeah,
So we got the smell, and the smell was completely gone when we plugged the fridge back in, and then so the next smell was like feet, right?
Yeah.
It was like BO. That was like James said, like he like visited a person's house that like their fridge smelled like that, and that was because there was like a puddle of milk in there.
Yeah. Whoa. That's
Just
Why are you telling everybody my business, James?
oh man. Like when you smell it, it hits you in the corner of the throat. You know what I
like
mean?
you feel that sharpness right there. You're like,
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah,
When you smell something, it's actually tiny particles of that breaking off.
I
And
know.
Going,
And
so
it's the worst
it's
part.
that's
it's
why
like the
smells. I
that's
hate
the worst
bad
It's like when you
smell.
find
Yeah.
a dead raccoon in the attic. That.
Yeah,
I was like,
Yeah,
no.
That's fucking. Oh God.
We'll be right back after these messages. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, can I pull my dick out now?
Yeah.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah, we're still rolling.
Oh, I thought you said messages.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Okay, I'll pull my dick out.
Oh no.
so-
no,
so-
let's not go to break. You keep your pants.
So after James left, I unplugged the fridge again, fucking took it out in the backyard, and then I cleaned the entire thing with vinegar and baking soda, and then let it sit open for like 2 days, and then I wheeled it around to the front, and then I cleaned it again with vinegar and baking soda solution.
There you go.
And let that sit out for another day. And then I cleaned the entire thing 3 times with Clorox wipes. And then I plugged it back in and turned it back on, and I filled the whole thing up with Lysol spray, and then let that shit run through there.
Nothing's gonna live
for
in
a
that.
day.
Yeah.
And now I've been airing it out to get the Lysol smell back out.
Yeah, I was just
so I'm
right
hoping
now I
it's
would've
good
put
now.
Food back in there
Now, so if the
Nothing
smell
open for sure.
if the smell comes back this time, I just got to throw it in the garbage, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's just done.
It's
100,000%.
I don't know.
There's an evil fucking spirit there.
I was just gonna ask, did you by chance look up how much a new fridge would be?
Yeah, I mean, I have the credit line at Lowe's, so I'm good.
So
I
how
can
much?
get
How
another
much?
one.
Just because I have no idea.
It's like $700 for a one about that size.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's.
But you know what's better?
it doesn't have any bells and whistles.
Yes, 1,000 fucking %. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a smart fridge. They have some refrigerators where they have cameras in there and you can like
Yeah,
examine
and
what's
it's
in it
hooked
on
up
the
to the
screen.
Wi-Fi, and you
Yeah.
can set. Yeah, that's unnecessary.
I don't think I need that,
Yeah,
but
no, I just wanted to keep
I
my shit
agree.
cold.
Just keep my shit cold. Yeah.
yeah. So
Keep the cold stuff really cold, and the stuff I want kind of cold. Keep it kind of cold.
yeah. So if this doesn't work, that fridge is fucking gone.
dude,
That's
you
going to the
better go
scrapyard.
Lowe's.
Yeah.
Before
What if it
Halloween.
just smells like wet dog when you do the time? It's just like the smell just keeps changing.
It
Keep
just
cleaning
changes.
it.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like slightly less nauseating
Yeah.
each time.
It's
Not
like those,
necessarily. It just
those
goes
gross
through
Harry
different,
Potter
yeah.
jelly beans. It has this
Oh, I
different.
love those. Hate
I
those.
fucking yeah.
Those are
We
fucking gross.
we when we were doing this show live, we had a game
Oh, the
where
crickets?
if someone gave us coins or what is it on
I
Twitch,
don't remember.
bits.
Yeah, bits. Yeah.
Bits.
If somebody gave us
Bitcoin.
bits on Twitch, we would all have to play the jelly bean roulette.
Yeah.
So it's like either like booger or
Yeah.
green apple or whatever.
Rotten
yeah.
egg or something.
Yeah,
else.
yeah, and it actually tastes like fucking rotten
I
eggs.
did it with my daughter because I love her so much, and I was like, "This is disgusting." You know?
I just eat handfuls of them because I love variety.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all at once.
I call it the John's fridge.
Oh!
This tastes like an episode of SVU.
This tastes like Sadler's Nightmares.
Oh man.
That's the name of the episode. This episode smells like an episode of SVU.
Yeah. Tastes like SVU.
Real quick before I get to our sponsors, we do have some shows. let's see. Tonight, I'm doing 2 shows at. So this is coming out tomorrow morning, guys. So tonight,
Okay.
Friday,
Oh, okay.
the October 25th, I'm going to be doing 2 shows at Side Splitters Wesley Chapel. I'm doing the Dirty Show with me, Johnny, and Matt Fernandez, and then we're doing a movie roast of Night of the Living Dead for the Late Show.
Nice.
Costumes are encouraged, so we're going to be watching that very classic original zombie movie.
Who's gonna say the N-word first out of you 3?
Definitely Johnny.
No, you think so? Nah, my money's on Matt because he's gonna be hammered. My money's on Matt
Man,
for
I was
sure.
hoping you-
Johnny B's just
nobody.
going to do a stereotypical black voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Many
Like
times.
100%.
As soon as the main character comes on the screen.
Many times, yeah. Oh, yes,
Motherfucking
boss.
zombie.
Yeah,
Don't
gonna be
you
like, oh,
do it. Don't you do
no,
it.
I can do it. I'm good at it. Yeah.
I can do it. I'm good at it.
I'm good at impressions.
The good is the issue.
I'm not doing a black voice. This is my impression of
What?
Mufasa from The Lion King.
Yeah, at least it's good.
Oh man.
That's a lion impression.
I got a show.
I was.
coming up.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you got?
It's like a super secret show though, but like
What?
everybody's invited.
Is it comedy or music?
No, it's the Mangrove Sessions. There's an Instagram page.
Are you going to be jerking dudes off in the mangroves?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Nice.
No, I think I've heard of this. No, I think David said he was talking with this guy.
Yeah. So the thing we played about a year ago, and he's just got his house is right on this canal, and he's all these mangroves, and he built a stage, and we just go there and like play, and he throws like a party and shit. So
Oh, that's dope.
and that's like a everybody can come kind of thing. So
Yeah, I
if
wanna
you,
go to
if you
that.
go to the Instagram, or if you
What
go to
band?
my Instagram, it's gonna be Mad Moon.
Okay.
So the one I play bass in, but like we're gonna be doing a bunch of shit, and it's always a fun time.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to go to the mangroves party.
Yeah.
I say
The
let's
last
go.
one was it's like a no kids.
If you want to,
too,
if
like-
you want to go to the party and you're a listener, just slide up into Brad's DMs. All of our Instagrams are on the screen right now. But if you're listening, it's at John JS Planet, at the Minister Brad, and at JRB Comedy. As always, at Something Planet Podcast on Instagram for a bunch of cool clips from the show.
I got a show
that's
next month.
November 16th. Sorry.
November 16th for that.
My show's on November 15th.
Oh, sweet.
I have a roast battle at Coastal Creative downtown
kidding.
St. Pete.
You look like the roast battle.
Kind of, yeah. But it's the same night as the Tyson Jake Paul fight, so that'll be fun. So come on out.
Are they
going
going to be having it on
Yeah.
while you roast?
Well, no, after the roast.
Oh.
So you do the roast.
I
and
hope
then the
Jake
fight's on after
Paul
that.
dies in the ring.
Oh, John.
He won't, dude.
Don't say that.
won't.
If he fucking does,
What?
you're going to be famous.
I'll be
That
famous,
clip's gonna be
yeah.
fucking-
Dude, I think.
Bro, I wish
think
people
are-
dead all the fucking time.
Like
It
who?
Never works.
You're
It
gonna be
never works.
You're gonna be greatly disappointed in that fight, dude.
Why, you think Jake Paul's going to beat his ass?
No, I think no one's gonna beat anyone's ass, and I think a few people will get a couple. I think each one of them will get a couple of good punches in, and it'll be like Jake Paul.
You think it'll just be a sparring match? I don't know. I never watched.
Jake Paul will win a decision.
The only reason I'm gonna watch this one is because it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I don't have to pay anything extra for it.
That's true.
Otherwise, I would never pay for a pay-per-view to watch an amateur boxer take on
absolutely not.
retired professional boxers.
There's a
Just
lot
not
of good
paying
pro
for that.
fights coming up in the next couple.
Yo,
months.
that
There's-
this
there-
weekend,
you know-
the UFC, the Max Holloway versus Ilya Topia. That was my
I'm not a big
dreads.
MMA guy. I
Really?
like boxing more. Yeah, for combat sports. Like the rematch for the undisputed heavyweight championship is in December.
Anthony Joshua?
No, Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Usyk got him last time.
Yeah.
Usyk did get him
Yeah,
last
Usyk
time.
is
Joshua just got knocked the fuck out.
Usyk's
by
a beast.
Daniel Dubois knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, those fights will definitely be better than and less watched than Paul versus Tyson.
Well, maybe not the Fury Usyk fight. That fight will probably break a gate again.
Yeah, that's true because that's getting more of an international audience
Yeah,
involved.
it's going to be in Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia again. I mean, that's a huge fight.
Yeah, that's gonna
where
be
this
bet on.
UFC is at.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, this weekend, yeah.
Well, dude,
Oh.
I mean, the
They do a
Saudi
lot of stuff
Arabia.
in
The Saudi Arabians are buying everything.
They're
If you
fucking
guys,
making it rain, bro. Like,
Saudi Arabian sheiks and princes, if you want to buy this podcast, we are for sale. We're sellouts, okay? We will move to Saudi Arabia.
I will not do that.
I will.
Go ahead.
I'm doing it.
Have fun, my friends.
I'm a man. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Jesus, no.
Dude, you'd last a week and be like, fuck this, dude.
No, because I can go drink at the resorts.
Yeah, you can't smoke weed there. They'll cut your fucking hands off.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
go.
No.
I think I can do it.
Good luck.
I'll be able to sneak it in.
And they find it.
What are they gonna do? Cut my fucking hands off?
100%. Hang you in the public square.
So,
like it's early 1800s.
Roast
Yeah,
Battle,
dude.
25th.
Brutal.
Let's see, November 2nd, I have Nathan Wallace and Shelly Behar coming to downtown Dunedin at Jack Polino's Pizza.
Yay, Shelley.
Tickets for that are on sale. I don't know how many are left. It sells out every time, but we're doing it monthly now.
Yeah.
So when it sells out and you want to
Yeah.
get tickets, if you miss out, you're going to get first dibs for the
Yeah.
tickets next month. So next month we have Catherine Maloney headlining. We're going to do a Naughty List comedy show for December.
Naughty list.
Yeah, we're going to do a dirty show for December because everybody's doing clean shows in December. So I'm going to do a dirty show in December.
Someone should show up dressed like Santa. With
Do
a
another
big
aristocrat show.
Let's do the Aristocrats of Christmas.
Santa, yeah. Oh.
Do you know what the Aristocrats is, James?
The cartoon, Disney cartoon?
No.
No, the joke,
No.
the classic joke.
You just tell the world, like, it's a... You give the premise.
Well, we can explain it off
Yeah,
here,
well,
but
yeah, yeah.
just Google the Aristocrats.
Sure.
I do want to say that this show is brought to you by the Carry Cart. If you go to carrycart.com, that's Carry Cart with 2 Ks, and use the code SP at checkout, you're going to get $20 off your very first Carry Cart. Brad, you know what a Carry Cart is, right?
Yeah, I know what a carry cart is.
It's a Carry Cart with 2 Ks.
Yeah.
It's-
I like how you have to say 2 Ks.
Well, so that way they don't put it in wrong.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
On
so
the
they don't-
website.
They're not like it's 3Ks, you know?
Yeah.
Or just one. That
not-
would be crazy.
It's not the
It's not the
Carry
K.
Cart Kryptonite, which is the it's the top level Carry Cart.
That's the name of the episode, and then we just
Carry
we'll
Cart
shorthand. We'll bring
And then
Oh
we
my
just lost our
God.
sponsor. Thanks a lot.
Say,
No, it's a cart, it's a dolly,
it's a ladder.
trolley, and it's a step ladder.
4.
It's 4 things, and then it folds up very conveniently
Yeah,
into a out of the way space. So
I met the guy who made this thing.
yeah, this guy
Did he make it? Or
super good.
Yeah, he made it.
He made it.
Yeah, he owns the patent. We know it's Tom Wise from
Yeah.
the Home Shopping Network.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
invited us over for brunch.
Really?
Yeah, we should go over there for brunch.
Yeah.
He will give you a
Brunch
carry cart.
and other stuff.
I would love that. I'd love brunch. Sounds great.
Yeah, well, it's the brunch is an open invitation. So if you want a carry cart, just go to
go to
brunch
his house, yeah.
at Tom's. Go to brunch at Tom's house.
Knock on the door and be like, hey, I want a
and
carry
tell
cart.
him that Something Planet sent you.
I'm here for mimosas and this carry cart thing.
Carry cart, and you're going to get $20 off your carry cart, or you can just use the code SP on the website at carrycart.com. That's carry cart with 2 Ks. Also, brought to you by random-fandom.com. That's the official T-shirt company of Something Planet. If you look right here, this is a 0% Hustle. This is one of the shirts. That's one of our best sellers. That's why I'm wearing it. Yep, go to random-fandom.com. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We did that. Now, you guys want to talk a little bit of politics? I saw James, you were getting fucking fired up this morning on
What?
Facebook.
What happened?
Well, I mean,
He's getting a little fired up because he was reading the news.
yeah, I actually I read an article in USA Today. I did read it, by the way. read
I
it.
know you're older, so you read.
Yeah.
The watching videos is younger people.
Live in the Something
And
Planet
me.
studio in beautiful
Oh,
Montreal,
yeah, well,
Canada.
in
From the
Canada.
team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing. This is Something Planet World News.
There we go. Yeah, I read an article about Trump's former chief of staff, General Kelly.
You sound so depressed right now.
Because it is depressing to talk about the presidential.
This is the real world, man. We got to get into it. We got to get fired up.
Depresses me and it makes me.
I already
angry.
voted, so no one can influence my vote.
Same, baby.
I didn't
I
mail it.
Oh
haven't.
no,
yet.
I'm sending mine out on Monday.
I haven't voted yet, but it doesn't mean I'm undecided. I know. Who I'm
No, you know who you're going to vote. We don't have any undecided voters here, I don't think.
I don't think so.
No, for sure. But I read an article and Kelly has gone on record a few times, and one of the main reasons he
This
resigned.
General John Kelly, USMC.
Yes, General John Kelly, United States Marine Corps. Do you know how much hard work and buckets of shit you have to eat to be a general?
One of the few people in Trump's candidate that was like qualified to be there.
Yeah, if a U.S. general
When he was
told
president.
me anything, I'd be like, this guy is he knows what he's talking
Have
about.
you ever met a, Have you ever met a general?
Yeah, I met General Petraeus.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
when
met
I
a
was
few
in Iraq.
generals in my
Yeah.
day, and they're all, even if they're not big,
And then I met a couple of
Big
brigadiers.
energy.
Yeah.
They're
like
big
CEOs.
energy.
Yeah, they're like you walking in and like a CEO of a big company is like, "Hey guy, how are you?"
It's like meeting Tim Cook or something like
Yeah.
that. Elon Musk.
So, anyways, he was the last chief of staff because Trump had 3 or 4, I think.
He had quite a few.
So he's a lifelong Republican and a military man, obviously, to be a general. In the
Very
Marine Corps.
conservative.
Very conservative
ideology.
Yes, I mean, fought for his country, has led men into battle, has lost men under his command. Knows what it means to be a leader, and knows what it means to serve his country, and what it means to hold the title of president, commander in chief.
Have that responsibility.
Yes,
of kids' lives in your hands.
Yeah, and for Trump, I mean, he said that Trump has openly called veterans and soldiers that were killed in combat losers, and that he refused to do recognize certain things, or didn't he refuse to do a ceremony because it was raining? And he openly said, and Kelly's
Well, he
gone on
can't
record,
go out in the rain because whatever's going
it'll
on.
melt it. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
up
just
top,
Giuliani.
bro.
But
yeah,
he's
and
so
whatever's
weird if he
going on
got
up top
wet.
is going to go back down.
The thing
Yeah.
that really pissed me off is he is on record saying that, the Nazis had good people too. They did great things. The Nazis had great generals.
Yeah, they weren't all bad.
Hitler did great stuff. And as soon as and this is
That's a conversation
right.
ender.
Yeah, John Kelly has nothing to gain by saying this. You know what I mean? No one's paying him anything to do this. This is a
No.
man who knows what it means to have morals and standards and to be something that America needs. He understands that. And he has to be like, you need to know what this man really thinks and what he's like.
Right.
So, and I was never a fan of the guy. I
think he's kind of a grumpy asshole. Personally,
yeah, I mean, I have a joke about I like him more after he got shot because I like 50 Cent and Tupac and guys like that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about John Kelly.
No, I'm talking about Trump. But,
Yeah, I definitely don't like him.
But
I mean, even John Kelly, I don't know if I would vote for John Kelly if
Probably
he was
not.
running for senator in my state. I don't know
No.
if I would. It depends on who he's running
because
against.
he's anti-abortion and he's
I think so.
very hard and he's got
Yeah, so I
pretty
probably wouldn't
right-wing-
vote for him, but I respect
right, but
him.
I respect the shit out of him, dude.
Yeah.
And Trump has gone on record talking shit about John McCain, who's a genuine American hero.
Also,
That man is a
I don't
hero.
agree with him.
Really,
when
I
he was
didn't vote
alive,
for him.
didn't agree with him.
Yeah, I didn't agree for him. Didn't vote for him. But I respect him. That man's an American hero, and I hate Trump and the fact that he is on record saying that he's a Nazi admirer. I admire certain things the Nazis did.
He said that Trump
How could you vote for that motherfucker in good conscience?
in the
How could you do that?
interview, he
I'm
said
so over that asshole.
in the interview he said that Trump was outwardly a fascist and wanted to do fascist.
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
He has all the. He said he has
said
all the
that-
trademarks of a fascist.
He
He's
said
a
that he
fascist.
doesn't even understand the Constitution or have any understanding
Right.
of what rule of law means.
What the duty of the president actually is.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, that's very disqualifying. And
Yes.
but, I mean, that's
he's
not
a convicted felon. How the
that's,
fuck is he still
but
running?
but that's still like there's no convincing these dudes and some
Convicted
women.
felon Nazi admirer. Make
There's-
that man the president.
There's just no convincing them to change their mind. I don't know if it's like a point of personal pride at this point.
Yeah, I don't know
or-
what
Yeah.
it is.
I don't know. I'm willing to say, like, hey, if you change your mind and you want to, I think you should, and I think you should look into it.
Yeah.
And if you do change your mind, I think you should tell everybody. And I'm not going to judge you.
Do you think he's going to win?
I think
hope
he's got a damn
fucking
good
not.
chance.
Well, I think he's got a good chance, but do you think he's going to win?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't- I
think
thought-
he would win
The first time,
fucking time.
the first
Yeah,
time
there
he
you
got
go.
elected, I said that I thought he was going to win.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he had no chance.
And the
against
second
Hillary.
time, I didn't think he was going to win, and he didn't. So, and I don't, and I don't. I'm kind of day to day on it this time. Like today, I feel like no, I don't think he's going to win. But then he's still got momentum after doing
Right.
a lot of this stuff. He's like,
If he doesn't win, he's going to do the same thing as last time. He's going to be like, this was stolen, and he's going to protest the results, and it's going to be the same exact thing. Maybe even worse. It's going to be the same shit.
It's a very scary time that we're living in right now.
Yeah,
if I'm being
dude, if you really
serious.
stop and think
yeah.
about it.
I mean, and I was saying before the show, General, like democracy is a fragile thing. Okay, It really is, and it always has been. And the reason it's held up for so long is because what we were talking about is people that we disagree with, but we also respect.
Yes.
And we respect them, and they respect us, and they respect the rule of law and the Constitution, and like those are the things that they hold sacred. Now they're at the point where they're just trying to change the Constitution through judges' rulings and things like that, like
intimidation,
judge rulings and things like
mafia
that.
tactics type
and,
shit.
And that's very scary. So we were talking about before the show, this isn't the first time that a Marine general has spoken out against a fascist coup. It's not the first time. The very first time was FDR was president in the 40s, and a group of bankers and Nazi sympathizers and fascists had sort of a cabal going, and they wanted to prop up. So basically, they were promoting fascism through military veterans. The military veterans were not treated well when they came home from World War II.
Right.
Surprise, surprise, America does it again. And it's gotten better, obviously, over the years. It's better now than it was then, and it was,
Well, it's non-existent then.
Yeah, it was non-existent then. Yeah. So they weren't treated very well, and so they tried to prop up General Smedley Butler, also a Marine Corps general.
Yeah.
Won the Medal of Honor 2 times, and they wanted to prop him up as the new fascist leader, and he went and he ratted him out to FDR.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so he did the right thing. I think General John Kelly's doing the right thing now.
There's no such thing as a good Nazi, dude.
Yeah.
No such thing as a good Nazi. Fuck, dude.
I can't get behind
that
it.
shit. No, me neither. Absolutely not, man. They were the epitome of like evil on the planet in the last 100 years. And they could come back at any time. They just need the right atmosphere for it.
Yeah, and this is the atmosphere for it. So if you haven't voted yet, or you are undecided somehow still, I would say don't vote for Donald Trump. Vote for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Write in Luke Skywalker, or just don't vote for him. Just don't do that.
I would say vote for the other person. I think is the safe bet.
Vote for her. I'm voting for her.
I think Hillary Clinton was, the wrong candidate to run against Donald Trump.
I couldn't vote. I didn't vote for her.
Yes, and I think
I voted for Gary Johnson, even though I knew he had no chance to win.
And I think that's why Donald Trump won, is because there were so many people that were like, I can't vote for Donald Trump, and I can't vote
for her.
For Hillary Clinton.
I can't vote for her.
And I don't think that's the case this time.
No.
Yeah.
I can vote for Harris.
Like, I don't like Harris. I don't.
No.
I don't
know who I
agree
like?
with-
I like Tim Walz.
I like Tim Walz.
America's stepdad.
I don't necessarily like Kamala Harris. I don't like her stance on a lot of things, but I think she'll do an okay job.
Me too.
And I think that's what matters. I voted for Joe Biden, not because I like Joe Biden or I think that he's particularly going to be a great president. I voted for him because I want normalcy.
Yeah, I voted for him because I couldn't do Trump. I couldn't do Trump. I mean, was Biden a great president? No.
I mean, he got the
corpse at the end.
He got the PAC Act through.
Yeah, which hasn't helped me one bit.
I mean, it's helped a lot of people.
I know. I
helped
get
a lot of veterans.
And it's selfish for me to say it hasn't helped me individually. That is. Yeah, I agree with that.
And I think it will help you in the long run.
I hope so, because I've been fighting for it the last few years to get my asthma and shit taken care of.
But before, no chance on the asthma.
We'll see.
Zero chance.
We'll see.
It's like, you better breathe, motherfucker.
You better fucking.
Well, there
take
was
a
like no
big
chance
breath.
with PTSD for the longest time.
Yeah.
Like they told me twice that I had it and twice that I didn't. Like when I got back from Iraq, you get evaluated within the first week that you're back. You have to go through out processing and in processing. So you have to go through. Is it out in processing again when you come back in?
I don't know.
Well,
bro, this was like 20 years ago.
You get checked anyway. You have to go to the big.
I can't remember that
building,
far.
and you got to go through to make sure your finances are all set up correctly and that everything's good to go there. You get checked out medically again, and then you get seen by the last thing they do is you get seen by a shrink, and it's literally like next. You wait in a line outside, and you walk in, you take a seat, don't even close the door, and the shrink's like. Hey, so you were in Iraq for it says 15 months, and you were in a combat unit. So how do you feel about that? Like, you don't cry or any kind of shit like that, do you?
Pussy.
And you're like, no. Do you don't have nightmares, do you? Like, seriously, would you have nightmares? And And you're like, no, I guess not. And you're like, goddamn right. And you're like, because there is no such thing as PTSD. Next.
Wow. I always
like,
said,
all right, like, okay.
It takes you 6 months to learn how to be in the military.
Yeah.
And then they give you about 4 days to learn how to not be in the military anymore.
How to not be in the combat zone is even like how to not think everyone's trying to kill you, or how to not.
Yeah,
think
it's like a 4-day
trash-
process.
Yeah, how to every pile of trash on the road doesn't have a bomb in it, or like how to stop looking for the exit when you walk in a place, or like none of that.
Stop
They're just
being
like,
such
"All
a pussy, James.
Stop being a pussy. Suck it up. Go get hammered with your boys and just figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, that was for the longest time. That's
Go be a cop.
Yeah, and go be a cop.
Go be a cop. You
Go
dumb
be a
fuck.
cop. Yeah, go beat up people that don't look like you again. Get it out of your system. That's basically what it was. So I didn't want to do that anymore. I was like, I was a cop in the Army. I'm not going to be a cop when I get out. No fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, once you get shot at a few times, you're like, this isn't as fun as you think it would be.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I
would
don't want to do
imagine.
this anymore. Fuck that.
So we could talk about happier stuff now, I
Yeah.
guess.
Great.
You want me to pull on my dick?
It could help the show. No, I mean,
Don't do that.
This is all to the point of it does matter who you vote for. I think the greatest trick that the the right wing has pulled on our society is the notion that both sides are the same.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that they are. There's a lot of middle ground in there, and I think that's important. We should grab hold of that middle ground whenever we get a chance. Like racism, it used to be that like both sides, the middle ground was like, oh yeah, racism's definitely bad though, so we should definitely not tolerate it.
Right.
Now we're losing that day by day.
Yeah,
we're
right?
losing that middle ground.
What the fuck?
We used to agree on some stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to agree on anything anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm voting for the people. I'm voting for the people that want body autonomy, medical privacy, and obviously those things are centered around abortion. But I like to remind people that if they could take away a constitutional right to medical privacy for one issue, they could take away that right for any other medical issue.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that's a slippery slope, because then that leads to civil rights of just walking down the street or
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, if you can take away something that was
to start a
considered
small
a right,
business, yeah.
then we don't actually have rights.
Yeah, exactly.
So
We have them or we don't.
Yeah.
Like I have the right to walk in a police station and not threaten anybody. Could just be like, fuck. Just walk right out. You know what I mean? It's not illegal. I do nothing wrong to anybody. They can stop me and ask me what's going on.
Yeah, you might get
I'll
detained.
get questioned, but I didn't do anything illegal.
They can't
know
arrest
what I mean?
you.
Yeah, they can question me.
But they could.
Huh?
But they could
What? Question me?
arrest you.
For what? What
there was a. I think this was years ago before like TikTok. This was like Periscope or whatever that other one was.
Oh, Vine?
Vine.
Maybe it was Vine or something like
7-second
that. It would just be like this kid that would be like outside of a police station.
World star.
And then like he would do magic tricks. So he'd be like pretending to hold a bag of Coke. And the cops would like approach him, and then he would do like sleight of hand, and it'd be like flowers, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, and he's like, "What are you talking about? I didn't have any Coke."
That's pretty funny. Dude, a friend of mine told me there was this kid on TikTok that walks up to random police officers and goes, "Can I have your name and badge number?" And the cop will be like, Smith 5544. And he'll be like, "Good boy." And just walk away. And he told me that, and I was like, Let
me guess, he's white.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. White kid
I'm
in his
not
20s.
trying that.
White kid in his 20s, dude. They feel invisible or invincible. If I was that cop, I'd be like, what did you just say? Yeah. I mean, I would not just let that go. I'd be like, "Hey, come here, kid. What?"
I mean,
what
that
did
sounds like a
what's-
trap to me.
Yeah, for sure. What was this all about? Yeah. Good boy. What the hell are you talking? Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds like a trap to me. I would definitely not respond to that
And
shit.
then like his friend, "Oh, it's a prank. It's a prank." Like,
Yeah,
do you,
the it's a prank thing doesn't
Yeah,
work ever
no.
because the person's pissed off.
have you ever seen like some people that do that shit too
And
far?
they just get beat the fuck. Yeah. I literally, you remember when people were doing those scary clown pranks?
Yeah.
And I was like, somebody's going to get fucking beat to
Somebody's
shit
gonna get
or
hurt.
shot.
Yeah.
And then people started doing that. And I was like, I fucking called it. Stop fucking with people, man. When people are scared and angry, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't know where I was just coming from.
Temporary insanity is a thing. Like, bro, you're too dumb.
Yeah. Because have you ever seen the videos where people
Like,
walk up and try and start a fight with somebody, and then people be like, "Oh no, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding."
It's like, what?
But
I don't
some
care.
guys will
We're
be
fighting.
like,
Some guys will be like, I don't care. We're in a fight now. Bam, bam.
We're gonna fight right now in the street. Yeah,
It's,
who the fuck
it's in
you
my
think you
mind.
are?
We're already fighting. Yeah,
That's why
because you came at me.
I love messing with people, but I only mess with people I fucking know.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
man.
I'm not doing anything that's going to make them want to fight me.
It takes balls to walk up to a stranger in the street. and start talking shit, dude.
It just takes stupidity. You just
I
gotta
mean,
be dumb.
call it both, but it also takes a little bit of balls to do that too.
just
Yeah.
arrogance. that
Because you have no idea that guy or lady or
could it be a
whoever-
murderer?
Yeah, exactly.
Whose girlfriend just cheated on him,
exactly
ripped out his fucking heart.
Could it be having the worst day of his life?
Exactly.
You're
dead.
The wrong second to cross that.
You want to
motherfucker's
get some
path,
views
dude.
on your TikTok.
Yeah,
you hit
dude.
this motherfucker with a pie, and now
Right.
you're dead.
Yeah.
You got to put that on your tombstone.
Yeah.
I
You hit
pied a
somebody
murderer
with
in the
a
face,
whipped cream
and he
pie.
stabbed me.
Yeah. And he pulled out a fucking butterfly knife and stabbed me 8 times in the neck.
There was the one kid, and I think this was in Florida. I think this might actually be on that new Florida Man show.
There's a Florida Man show?
There's a Florida Man show on HBO now, but
Is it a
it's
sitcom?
basically. No, it's like one of those shows where it's like true crime, but then they do reenactments. But they use comedians to do the reenactments.
Oh, like Drunk History kind of?
yeah, it's like drunk
Fuck yeah.
history, but
I
it's
wanna see
Florida
that,
shit.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I think one of
gotta
them,
watch that.
it's going to be one of them is one that all of these we covered on Something Planet over the years, but one of them is going to be the kid that to get YouTube views, he had his girlfriend shoot him in the chest while he had a book strapped to him,
Yeah,
and he did it twice. He did it twice, or I think he shot different books.
Yeah.
I think he shot different books. He like tested it, and they stopped the bullets or whatever. And so then when they went to do it, and she shot him right dead center in the chest, went right through the book and killed him. Yeah,
On video.
on video,
Jesus Christ.
murdered him on video. Yeah,
That's so unfortunate. Like,
yeah. I think she did time.
yeah.
Well, you fucking murdered somebody.
You can't shoot at people.
No, even if you're like coerced.
Like
because you're a
guess
dumbass.
what, guys? Penn and Teller, when they do their magic show, that's fake.
Yeah,
that's
they're
a
not
fake.
actually
They're not
stabbing each other.
stabbing and shooting
Yeah.
each other with
Or
guns.
cutting
That's
each other in
fake.
half. What the fuck is wrong?
They're
with
they're doing make believe.
So basically, the moral of the story is you don't know who
Don't
you're
fuck with
fucking
people.
with,
Yeah,
you
don't
know?
fuck
Don't
with-
fuck around
Yeah,
and find out.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around and
Well,
find
you
out.
always see those videos online of those guys that will be like flashing their pistol in traffic or whatever.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
they're
and then they
something.
get shot. Yeah,
It's like, how do you know that? Like, if you point that at me, how do you know I'm not gonna fucking just kill you?
yeah,
I take that as a
Yeah.
that's a threat to my life.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
I've seen a few of those where it's like, if that guy had a gun, he could have just shot him and he would
I
have
think
died.
I've seen where somebody did do that, and then the other guy fucking shot him,
Right.
like from the car.
Yeah. Road rage is scary, bro.
Yeah.
Because that shit can turn.
I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, man. Mm-mm.
You know, I had a road nice incident on my way here.
What is a road nice?
yeah.
Did,
So
you
I would-
did you get head at a rest stop?
No.
Public
No, I was
restroom at Crestlake
driving,
Park.
and it was 2 lanes, and then they're paving it so it's not properly marked. And the right lane is a turn only, but I needed to go straight. I stopped because when I realized it, I was like, "Here's the tail end of a car. I stop here." So the guy behind me noticed that. He backed up. The guy here moved forward, and then I backed up and then moved in. Like,
Okay.
it was like
They actually paid attention to their surroundings,
Yes.
and then helped you out.
Like
Exactly,
Yeah,
yes.
like everyone knew what the step was.
I've honestly never seen that happen.
I was shocked. I
neither.
know. It
Yeah.
was like
Never actually seen
now,
that happen.
Not
Of
here.
course, my windows were up and I was listening to music. So one of the motherfuckers have been screaming the N-word at me for all I know. Their windows were up too. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this guy doing? God damn it!"
I
While they're
doubt it
slowly
if everything
moving
worked out that well.
Well, I mean,
I had an experience like that of like mostly everyone cooperating. During the hurricane, did you guys have to get gas? Oh yeah, you had to wait
No,
online.
that was good, man.
You were good
Bro.
because your tree fell on your car. Or some
Oh my
shit.
God.
Which doesn't matter. Which I wind up screwing my bumper back into the car. So it's just, I mean, that
Just put
thing's got.
some. I got fresh screws. You could just.
No, I did.
Right
We're
in.
good. I'm good. It's got 200,000 miles on it, dude.
Yeah.
Like I took it to the shop and they were like, "What do
She's
you want
not
us
pretty.
to do?"
Yeah, she's not pretty.
And I was like, I guess nothing. And they're like, okay, well, thanks.
They're like, this thing
Yeah.
is going to be in the dump in like 2 years.
Well, my goal is less than that probably. My goal is next year, early next year, buy a new car. So yeah, within 6 months, I've driven that thing is from my marriage. I bought that thing when I was married.
yeah, you need to upgrade.
Yeah, dude. It's got but it's paid off, and despite how it looks, it runs great. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna drive that thing until it's like.
You'll make yourself feel good with a new car.
I will.
Anyway, so I had to get gas.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
I was
forgot what we
up
were
at the
talking about.
Shell station that's in my neighborhood, over by the Walmart, and there was lines coming out on the street or whatever, but the whole thing was being run by like 3 teenage boys.
Oh no.
And so the whole line system, and no, they had a fucking perfect system.
Really? I would have thought someone would just be like, "Get out of my way, you little fuck."
Oh, and people tried, and they were
Yeah.
like, "No, get the fuck to the back of the line, or you can get gas somewhere else." Like I
Wow.
heard that they were like this dude. He had like Trump 2024 and like AK-47 stickers on his
yeah.
fucking truck or whatever, and he was like, he tried to like cut the line when he saw opening or whatever, and so he rushed up there, and they're like, "No, get out of here!" And he was like, "No, I'm on E already," and they're like, "Everybody here is on E. Get to the back of the line," and they're like, they
that,
just
man.
forced him out of there, and I was like, "You kids are fucking awesome." I gave them each $5.
Wow.
I was like, "That is fucking awesome. You guys are fucking laying down the law." During an emergency.
Yeah, during a chaotic time. It's like fucking Mad Max.
Dude,
Yeah.
I waited in line for 7 fucking hours.
7 hours?
For a tank of gas?
For a tank
But he got
of
free gas. He got a free tank.
Oh,
gas.
at the free site.
I
Okay.
showed up. I got there at like 6:45. They were running from 7 to 7. I got out of there at 1:45.
145.
I had 38 miles when I got in the line. For the last hour and 20 minutes, I was on E. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. A cop was there. I was
my
like,
God.
hey man, I'm on. And he was the same. He's like, yeah, pretty much everybody. It's like, if you break down, we'll figure it out, but just keep going.
Yeah. We'll
It's
just
like,
push you to the
I
side.
can't cut you in line. It's just
No, they'd give you like another gallon of gas. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
at
sure
the
they have
most,
gas
yeah.
cans.
That's what I was like.
Yeah,
that
they'll
was
just put a
the
gallon of
Yep.
gas in your car
They'd
to
give
get
another
you to the
gallon
pump.
and get you to
Exactly.
the pump and be like, man, have a nice day, sir.
But man, I was like, it was so,
dude.
dude, like,
Yeah, dude. Fucking neighbors helping neighbors. That was the hashtag on Instagram and Facebook or whatever. And I that lasted about 3 days.
yeah.
Have you been down to like Dunedin on like Bayshore Drive?
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
Or,
They're okay.
Edgewater Drive, I mean, not Bayshore
Yeah,
Drive.
they were. They took some damage in the past too.
Well, dude, those side streets, closer to the water,
Mm-hmm.
if you just everything they own's out front, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Mattresses and just, drywall. And
Yeah, it's my
drywall and
father-in-law's
drywall.
house has all of that. I mean,
That's
he's right at
crazy,
Sunset
dude.
Beach in Tarpon. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything on the first floor had to go out onto the lawn.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
Did that for several
sucks,
days.
man.
You guys are such a fucking bummer today, man.
It's not us. It's the fucking
It's the
state
news
of the
and
world.
shit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm ready to
it's the
enjoy my fucking fall. We're doing the movie roast and the dirty show tomorrow, and then we did Oktoberfest at Divine Brewing during the hurricane when we didn't even have any power. We're just like, fuck it, let's just go there, and that was awesome. He gave out free mugs to everybody who came. Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah. Ben is an awesome dude.
That's cool, man.
Yes, Divine Brewing is a fun
Shout
place. They
out.
had a bunch of really good food there. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, well, let's do some massive media.
It's Something Planet Massive Media tonight.
Is that Leah?
That is Leah.
Yeah.
That is. I made her do some voiceover work for me.
Well, she's got a great voice for it.
Yeah.
She sounds cute.
Yeah,
sounds
exactly. Yeah.
What have you guys been watching?
Go ahead, Brad.
Oh, fuck. I know I'm late to the party, but Yellowjackets.
Oh, I
they put
watched
that
the
shit on
first
Netflix?
episode of that.
I
haven't
thought
seen
you
it.
already seen it. Oh.
I hadn't seen. No, that was
Oh,
JJ.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
Haven't seen it.
That was
Yeah.
JJ Curry, not John J. That was talking that show. up.
Dude, it's good.
How can you tell the difference between us? Our names are so
The only time
Yeah,
you guys ever
look
get
a lot
confused.
alike, though.
Yeah.
No, fuck. I love that show's fucking great. And then like the second.
How many
seasons-
did you get into? Because that first
I finished the
one,
first season.
Because that first episode, I was like, man, this is kind of fucking scary.
It is. It's a scary, weird show, and then
Yeah.
like, it just gets good.
just-
but there's
okay.
some weird parts because they're kids, even though they're adults, and they're doing adult things at times. I'm just like, that's how I know I'm fucking old, man.
Yeah,
It's
'cause you're like,
I don't want to
ew.
see the kid orgy. I kind of don't want to see that. Can we fast forward it?
Yeah,
You know?
dude.
Don't tell me about a kid orgy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what happens. It's just like in It.
Ugh.
I just
They
think
cut
about
that
it.
from the movie.
Nope. They
Good.
put this one in.
Oh no, they added
They
it.
put that one in. It's not even no context. It's a clip.
No bueno.
So what do you give the first season of Yellowjackets?
I give it like a 9. I
Yeah.
really, really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. It's got a really strong cast.
It's a high number.
The adult versions and the children versions are both like all really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the casting. I remember just from the first episode, the casting was like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I started watching. What did I start watching? I watched the 2000. What is it? 2003 masterpiece, Constantine, starring Keanu Reeves.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh man, isn't that the scene where at the diner and the old lady demon spider walks?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually a cool scene. Yeah.
It was pretty cool. My wife hadn't seen it since she was like in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So she was kind of let down. She was like, I remember this being like so good. And I was like, no, you were just like horny for the actors.
Although, you know what? I feel her that for Tilda Sweden, bro, I was like, that's when I first realized, I was like, I might be queer. Because I was like, is that a man or a woman?
And
Yeah.
I am
like-
attracted
I
to
like them.
whatever they are. Oh, my God. They're so fucking
I like
hot.
that.
Yeah, that's one of the millennial movies that let queer people realize what's going on. Yeah.
Tilda,
Yeah.
man.
like
They
that
unlocked
one.
it for a lot of us.
It's like that one and Armageddon.
I was still in high school, so I was like, nah, I'm not gay.
Yeah, so I thought it was pretty good, but it's always been stupid, you know.
Yeah,
and
it was
like,
a fun. It's like
so-
Fast and the Furious. It's just a
it's-
fun action movie.
Yeah, it's so far away from the source material that I don't even
Exactly.
consider it being
Yeah.
the source material because it's like a DC comic.
Speaking of which, are either one of you guys watching The Penguin?
No, I didn't start that.
Oh my God, you're not watching that?
I mean, I typically don't do Batman without Batman.
Dude.
I feel the same way. I also don't like
Dude.
normalizing like comic book characters. Like he's a fucking like mafia.
He's
I
a
don't know.
normal guy.
Yeah,
now.
it's like
Yeah.
The Penguin had to start somewhere, and this is where, dude, Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
oh no, I'm sure.
No, he's a good actor.
I'm sure it's amazing.
He's so good.
I'm sure it's amazing, but it's just like I don't want to see that.
Right.
It's just for me personally. I don't know.
All right. I've been watching Agatha all along as well
I
on
need-
Disney
I gotta
Plus
watch
with
that.
my
I've been
girlfriend.
watching. Brad's been against it.
Agatha.
Yeah?
Yeah, Brad's been
It's all
against
right.
Agatha.
It's
No, I
pretty
just
cheesy.
I don't have Disney Plus anymore.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah,
It's pretty
well,
cheesy.
I don't. It's the same thing with like the Penguin. I don't really give a. I know that actress kills it, and she's great. I'm not denying that, but I don't really give a fuck about the character of Agatha. Like, there's so many more interesting Marvel characters. Agatha is so small in the whole mythos of Marvel.
Yeah, they actually
it's like-
made her more interesting.
Exactly, because the same thing happened with Jennifer Lawrence in as Mystique in X-Men movies. She it was different.
Right.
This is because Catherine killed the fucking role. So it was like, yeah, we need to put her in a
We
main
just
role.
need her in more things.
I
Yeah.
get it. The other thing was because she was blowing up as an actress. Regardless, I want to like. It's like you make a meal, you make a big meal, and they're focusing on the pepper from that meal. Is how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, I get it. He really.
I
broke
know
it
it's
down.
awesome too,
Yeah.
and I'm going to watch it.
It's
I'm
all
just
right.
I'm just like,
it's pretty cheese at times, but it's
It's
a Disney
a
show.
it's a fun Halloween show.
yeah.
you know what I would
Yeah,
have
there
liked?
you
Would have
go.
been good, like Ghost Rider.
I heard he's going to be in
Ghost
one of
Rider
the
would be cool, but they
Avengers- he's
canceled.
gonna be
You know,
in the
they canceled the
Avengers
Blade
movies.
movie.
Did
Bro,
they? With
I'm okay with that.
No, I mean I was looking for it. Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali.
He's really good.
Again, same thing. I get it, but I don't give a Blade's a boring character to me.
I mean, I like a good vampire hunting movie. I did see
Yeah.
John Carpenter's Vampires.
Yeah, with James Woods.
oh,
Fuck
man,
yeah, dude.
so bad.
That's a great movie.
So bad.
That's a
Yeah.
piece of shit, but
It's
what a
such
great
a-
watch. James
like-
Woods is such a oh man, yeah.
It's James Woods
Prick.
doing a Kurt Russell impression the entire movie.
Yeah.
But it's him being a prick. Just him being a prick with vampires in it.
yeah, with the
basically.
leather jacket.
Yeah,
the leather
but
jacket
I mean,
on.
it's
The
like the
metal
part is
zippers.
obviously written for Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah? You think
Yeah,
so?
I mean that's John Carpenter's number one guy.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Escape from New York,
Snake
Escape from
Plissken,
L.A.
baby.
Thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Pliskin.
Yeah, like
The
that's
Thing.
Yeah,
the thing.
that's John Carpenter's guy. So it's obviously written for John
I
Carpenter.
saw a Christmas ornament that was like a big circle, the classic looking, and it
Big
was
Trouble?
someone burning the thing like while the dude was on the
yeah.
table,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, "Oh,
It's cute.
I'm like, yeah, that's a cool looking Christmas ornament."
Yeah, I've just been watching old movies. I've been watching. Oh, I watched a really funny. Like meet cute rom-com sitcom.
What's that?
It was called No One Wants This.
Oh, I saw that.
Did you watch that?
No. I was like, this looks good.
I really enjoyed it. Like we binged it and we finished it like just before the hurricane,
I
just
love
before the power
rom-coms.
came out.
I love
So I think you're gonna like it because it's it's the girl from The Good Place,
yeah. Kristen Bell, and then
Kristen Bell.
isn't it?
and then it's the guy from the
Parks and
OC
Rec.
or
No.
something.
I
What?
don't know who it is.
It's a dude. He's been around forever or whatever. So it's about a girl and a guy that meet at a party, and he's like a rabbi, and she is the host of a sex positive podcast, and they start dating.
And she's a chef that specializes in pork,
And
then
he
they-
comes from a small town on a coast with a big
Yeah, there's some pork
secret.
jokes
and they
in
fall
there.
in love, and somehow one of them has to choose.
Yeah, but what makes it good is the ensemble cast is just it's just really funny. The writing's really funny.
Yeah.
So if you're I would say like the writing is just as funny as like New Girl
Yeah.
or like
Wait,
Veep or something like
that's
that.
a big. That's
It's
some,
big. It made me
Brad.
crack up laughing. Yeah, it's really
Okay,
funny.
well, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
I love New Girl. That's like one of my top
Oh, me
four
too.
sitcoms.
It's
Okay?
my favorite of all
I think
time,
it's
yeah.
my
Did
favorite.
you watch
as
Happy
well.
Endings?
Fuck
That
yeah.
shit.
Yes,
Dude,
I love
I'm
Happy
rewatching
Endings.
It's not
that
as
right
good.
now.
Not
I'm
as
on
good
the
as
final
New Girl.
season.
No, not as good as New Girl, but it's
But
in the same
dude,
vein.
the writing on that's amazing. I love that show.
If you,
I
get a
would
group
throw
of-
no one wants this in with those sitcoms. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch that then.
I think you
I'm
should
gonna
watch
that
it.
tonight. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm rewatching Happy Endings right now.
Happy Endings.
And just the cast in this is they're all very talented. It's like it's the girl who plays the brother's like prostitute wife on Succession.
I didn't
Oh,
watch
I
Oh,
it.
you didn't watch that?
Succession, no.
That show's hilarious as well, but in a very depressing way. Yeah.
Hilarious in a depressing way.
It's very funny, but also sad.
Sounds very Republican.
Sounds like me.
yeah.
So anyway, I'll give No One Wants This. I'll give that a 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I'll give
Fuck yeah.
I'll give New Girl a 9 out of 10. I'd say this one 8 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving The Penguin 9.5 out of 10.
9.5. It's that
Dude,
good. Okay, I'll watch it.
You got to watch
Oh.
it. It's like The Sopranos.
Oh.
Almost.
There's one thing I did watch.
I didn't watch The Sopranos.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't watch The
I
Sopranos.
just
either.
don't like people from New
Wow.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, is that messed
I
up?
just-
I
hate
just want
Italians,
to. Aren't you
yeah.
from New Jersey?
I am not from New Jersey.
No,
Are you
isn't
sure?
Your dad's from New York, right?
My dad's from New York. My mom's from New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Ah, see, my mom is from New York. My grandfather.
But my dad
my
lived in New
grandmother's from
Jersey. Yeah.
Um,
I just like to say that I hate people from New Jersey for no reason.
I've been watching the Vice series, Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh,
Oh, is that
They got a
cool?
New season. Oh yeah, it's just like behind the scenes shit
I
from like
love that
wrestling
show.
shit, dude.
That's a great
I
show,
watched the
dude.
one. It was Bash at the Beach 2000, which was
with
the
Vince Russo.
yeah, with Hulk
Wait,
Hogan.
are we gonna start doing Monday Night Raw nights over here when it goes on Netflix?
No, well,
I don't
we can
care
come
about
up-
new
No,
wrestling.
no.
I
usually,
want to cover it for Three Ugly Mugs.
Well,
All right,
you should.
I
I
can
need to
maybe.
cover it.
I'm gonna be in a host rotation for a mic.
Oh, for a
and
Monday
then-
mic, yeah.
And then I usually do one if I'm not. So.
Oh
maybe.
wait, Mondays I have shit. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll
Anyway,
Well, maybe yeah, maybe. But no, it's really
wrestling
good.
shit.
Really fucking good.
I want to start getting back into it because it's stupid as fuck, but I think it's like everyone's saying like
It's
how much
definitely
better it is
entertaining,
now
yeah.
than it was like 10, 15 years
This
ago.
is like the capital of wrestling.
Yeah.
This area.
Yeah.
They
That's
have
good.
the athleticism and they have the storytelling, so it is interesting to watch.
Those guys are
Everyone that
crazy
lives in
athletes.
Clearwater, Florida, personally knows Hulk Hogan.
John
I've met
Cena
him
lives
once.
in Tampa.
Yeah, John
Yeah,
Cena.
I've met John
Dave
Cena
Bautista
and
lives in
Hulk
Tampa.
Hogan.
He came into my store. He
Yeah.
came onto my face.
He came onto my chest,
He came on my feet.
Yeah.
and then he was like,
And I was
"You
like,
don't
"How
see
did
me."
you do that?" Yeah, exactly. And he just fucking
was like,
disappeared.
where
and
does
in the
Hulk come
distance,
from?
I heard like a.
All right, shit. We got to get out of here. Check out and subscribe to Three Ugly Mugs podcast on YouTube.
Three Ugly
and,
Mugs.
which James is the producer.
I am
of.
the producer of that show.
And
Me.
subscribe to that on YouTube and Spotify, and also please subscribe to Something Planet on YouTube and Spotify. Remember, we're about 4 subscribers away from our goal, so please throw that subscribe in. We'll be posting clips throughout the week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, man.
Have a
Thanks for
great
having me.
night.
Yeah.
Peace.